Who or what is the great prostitute of Revelation chapter 17? What has puzzled me over the years is not the identity of the great prostitute, but how so many people could mistake her historical identity. On the one hand, hundreds of prophecy experts misidentify the great prostitute as the contemporary Roman Catholic Church. On the other hand, hundreds of commentators identify the great harlot as ancient or revived imperial Rome. The application of the historical principle of biblical interpretation, however, demonstrates that both are a very clear case of mistaken identity. First, in biblical history, only one nation is inextricably linked to the moniker harlot, and that nation is Israel. Anyone who has read the Bible even once has flashbacks to graphic images of apostate Israel when they first encounter the great prostitute of the book of Revelation. From the Pentateuch to the prophets, the image is repeated endlessly, verse by verse. The painful picture of a people who prostitute themselves with pagan deities emerges. The prostituted bride had little interest in seeking intimacy with God in His temple. Instead, she craved intimacy with foreign gods on the threshing floors of perverse temples. Furthermore, the fact that Revelation is a virtual recapitulation of Ezekiel adds credibility to the notion that apostate Israel is the great prostitute depicted in Revelation 17. Nowhere are the parallels more poignant and profound than in Ezekiel chapter 16 and Revelation chapter 17, sequentially linked as well as memorable. In both Ezekiel and Revelation, the prostitute commits adultery with the kings of the earth, is dressed in splendor, glitters with gold and precious jewels, and is intoxicated with the blood of the righteous. And that is but a glimpse of her unveiling. In Ezekiel, the prostitution of Jerusalem made that of her sisters Samaria and Sodom look insignificant by comparison. And in Revelation, she's in bed with imperial Rome. In the end, the great prostitute aligns herself with Caesar in piercing Christ and in persecuting Christians. The golden cup in her hand is filled with the blood of prophets and of the saints and of all who have been killed on the earth. Shrouded in mystery, she was glorious, glorious like the most beautiful of jewels. Unveiled as apostate Israel, she is grotesque. Finally, when we consider the fact that the key to Revelation is a contrast between the purified bride and the prostituted bride, the identity of apostate Israel as the great prostitute becomes unmistakable. While the prostituted bride bears the mark, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes and of the abominations of the earth, the purified bride bears the moniker of the Lord and of the Lamb on her forehead. Unlike the synagogue of Satan, those who claim to be Jews though they are not, the purified bride need not fear the judgment about to befall Jerusalem, for she has been sealed by the Lamb that was slain from the creation of the world. In fact, before apostate Israel is judged, true Israel must be sealed. Said St. John, an angel called out in a loud voice, Do not harm the land or the sea or the trees until we put a seal on the foreheads of the servants of our God. Then I heard the number of those who were sealed, 144,000 from all the tribes of Israel. I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast, which was full of the names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet and adorned with gold and precious stones, as well as pearls, having in her hand a golden cup full of the abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. And on her forehead a name was written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth. Revelation chapter 17, verses 3 through 5.